high call series.
Yes. So in the vocabulary part, we have to match the animals with their young ones. So what is this animal? It's a lion, isn't it? Lion. And a baby lion or a young lion is called a cub. What do we call a baby lion? A cub. So where do we have a cub? Is this a cub? No. This also not. This is a cub, isn't it? This is a cub. So what we will do is, yes, we will drag it and match it here. Right? Now, what is this? It's a cat. Right? It's a cat. And what do we call the young one of a cat? It's a kitten. Right? Kitten. Lion, cub, cat, kitten. And here we have a goat. And what do we call a baby goat? A lamb, isn't it? This is a lamb. Yes. Right? Right? So lion, cub, cat, kitten, goat, lamb. Right? So I'll keep the screen the same for another minute for you so that you can have a look at it. You can do this exercise. You see, you can download the PDF file of this lesson, and if you want, you can get a printout of it and you can do the activity in that. Okay? So now I'll keep the screen the same for another. So in vocabulary, the next is add ll to form complete words. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 words are given there. In all the 6 words, there is a blank also. There is a blank also. And those blanks now we need to fill with ll, 2l. Okay. So te with ll, it becomes tell. T-E-L-L, tell. T-A-L-L, tall. T-A-L-L, tall. S-E-L-L, sell. S-E-L-L, sell. B-A-L-L, ball. B-A-L-L is a ball. B-I-L-L, B-I-L-L, bill. When we go to shop and buy something, we will get the bill, no? Yes. M-I-L-L, mill. M-I-L-L, mill. Okay. So T-E-L-L, tell. T-A-L-L, tall. S-E-L-L, sell. B-A-L-L, ball. B-I-L-L, bill. M-I-L-L, mill. Okay. So now I'll keep the screen the same for another minute for you so that you can read it. There's all the words in this, right? So, the skills and activity part of this lesson starts with the, let us read. Because we know we are learning a language, English, and we have to learn it as a language. Okay? And if you want to learn it as a language, we have to use English. How can we use English? We have to read things in English. We have to listen to things in English. Poems or stories and all. Right? So, the skills and activity part of the lesson starts with the let us read. Okay. So, we know we are learning a language, and English is a language. English is usually known as a global language because it's spoken throughout the world. It is not only spoken, it is used throughout the world. Okay. So, when we learn a language, we have to learn it as a language itself, and yes, when we learn it as a language, we have to use it. So, how can we use it? We can speak in English. We can write things in English. We can listen to some things in English like rhymes or songs or stories and all. Right? We can read stories and all other things in English also. So we should be able to read and understand something in English, listen and understand things in English. We should be able to speak and express ourselves in English, and write and express also. Okay, so this part of this lesson, we have this with every lesson, and this part of every lesson is actually based on improving your reading, listening, speaking and writing skills in English language. Okay, so here now we will listen to a story. Okay, we will listen to that, and after that I will read it, and then I will give you the time to read it, and then we will go for the comprehension question parts in that. Got it? First you will listen to that. Then I will read it again for you, and then you will read it. Okay?
Let's read. Read the following passage. Nita and Hasi live in the same village. They are 7 years old. They love to swim in a small pond in the village. This year, it is very hot during the summer season. The pond has dried up. Nita and Hasi are sad. One day, they see dark clouds in the sky. Soon, it begins to rain. Nita and Hasi dance in the rain. They run to the pond. It is full of water. They jump into the pond and splash water on each other. They are very happy.
So, this was a passage, isn't it? Yes. I'll read it now. Nita and Hansi live in the same village. They are 7 years old. They love to swim in a small pond in the village. This year, it's very hot during the summer season. The pond has dried up. Nita and Hansi are sad. One day, they see dark clouds in the sky. Soon, it begins to rain. Nita and Hansi dance in the rain. They run to the pond. It's full of water. They jump into the pond and splash water on each other. They are very happy. Okay, so this is a story that happened in a small village. There are two girls. One is a Nita and the second is a Hansi. Okay, they are both 7 years old. They are of the same age. They live in the same village, and they have the same interest also. They love to do one thing, both of them. What is that? They swim and play in a pond in the village. So in the village where they live, there is a small pond, and these two girls love to go to the pond and swim in that pond, right? But this year, it's not possible because the summer was very hot, right? It was very hot during the summer, and we know during summer season what happens? The tanks, the ponds, the rivers, the streams, the canals, all these kinds of things are dry out, isn't it? Yes, the same thing happened in this village also. The pond is dried up. Okay, if it is dried up, then is it possible for these two girls to go there and have some fun? No. Isn't it? They cannot go there and have fun. And both Nita and Hansi were very sad about it. Okay. But one day what happened was that they saw thick, huge, big black clouds appearing on the sky. Okay. So the sky was filled with the clouds and very soon it started to rain also. And it rained heavily. Right? It was water everywhere and both the girls became very happy. Why? The summer has come to an end. It's rainy season now. There will be plenty of rain, plenty of water. The pond will be back filled with the water and they can go and play in that. So both these girls became happy. They started to dance in the rain because they were so happy. They ran to the pond. The pond was already filled with water. They jumped into that and they started swimming, splashing water on each other and all. Okay? And they became very happy. So this is a passage. Now, I'll keep a minute time for you with the screen, the passage on the screen so that you can read the passage once again. Okay? Read it carefully, thoroughly. Now, okay, we have got a question here. There are some questions there to be answered. Okay, so we will check those questions one by one. Where do Nita and Hansi love to swim? So where do they love to swim? Nita and Hansi love to swim in a small pond in the village. Nita and Hansi love to swim in a small pond in the village. Second question. What has happened to the pond in the hot summer? So we have seen that the summer was very hot and something has happened to the pond. Right? What was that? In the hot summer, the pond has dried up. The pond got dried up in the extreme heat of the summer sun. Right? Now the third question. Why are Nita and Hansi sad? Why are these two girls sad? Answer. Nita and Hansi are sad because the pond has dried up. There is no more water in the pond to jump, play, swim and splash. So both the girls became sad. Right? Okay. Now the fourth question. When do Nita and Hansi dance? So they were sad for a while and they started to dance all of a sudden. No? So what happened then? Nita and Hansi danced in the rain. Yes, they found the thick dark clouds in the sky. It started to rain. They became happy because the pond will have a water back, isn't it? Yes. So then they danced in the rain. When is the pond filled with the water again? So when did the pond get the water again? The pond is filled with the water again after the rain. The pond is filled with the water again after the rain. So these are the 5 questions that we have about this reading passage. Right? Okay.